Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. and today we got part 14 of the Disturbing Part of the Internet series. And we'll get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment your thing down below. Let's go.
You did gaslight me.
How did I gaslight you?
I hope I can make it through. I can't drive.
But I couldn't believe there were people saying that it was me in those videos. I have never harmed any animals, and I never...
Welcome to episode 14. I usually try to avoid drawn out intros, but just bear with me this time, it's pretty important.
Okay.
I finally published a Patreon exclusive series, which is very similar to this one. The series on Patreon is way less restricted, and I'm able to show and talk about things that I couldn't do here. Episodes of this format will be uploaded fairly frequently, and are available to all patrons, meaning for as low as $2, you get pretty much everything I offer on there, including a big backlog of exclusive videos and extended versions of main channel uploads. And if you decide to support annually, you even get 10% off. Depending on when you see this video, the first episode might already be published. If not, it will be in the next few days. Without further
I want to do a Patreon, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to do one, so I just haven't bothered.
ado, you can support the channel completely for free by becoming a subscriber of the channel. Let's start.
Let's talk about it. God, I'm sorry, I gotta be mean. I'm sorry, this picture just creeped me out. It made me jump itself. Goddamn, did not expect that. Sorry.
Yeah, but how would they know I'm a bad parent? They don't live with me.
Maybe they see videos.
An infamous lol cow, 37-year-old Shani for Christ, has done many notorious and disturbing things online for all to see, building herself an extensive reputation of abuse, gaslighting, manipulation, religious fanaticism, and hysterical breakdowns.
This girl already seems like she's lost the plot. Once you have all this stuff we've seen on video and you still somehow don't believe you've done nothing wrong, you've lost the fucking plot and you're already a problem right off the fucking bat. That ain't a good thing either.
Shani is a very religious evangelical YouTuber who has previously stated that she believes she's the second coming of Jesus, or some.
Why do people believe that? Why would you want to be the second coming of Jesus? We don't understand how Jesus died and all of that. Like, do we not understand? The world, the Christians and all that forget that part? I don't think I'd want to be the second coming of Jesus. I'm just saying.
Times instead states that Jesus acts as her guide and personally attacks her enemies for her, either through spiritual or physical means. Shani built a reputation for intense meltdowns on YouTube, as well as picking fights with others online, especially ones where she gets to express her religious importance and self-proclaimed martyrdom. She's also known to fake illnesses to garner sympathy from people online, and such as feigning incontinence and even cancer. And she appears online alongside her current husband known as the Reverend, or Rev, who has stated Shani's habit of feigning illnesses to be true.
Oh, this is how you prove to get me back, Jason?
You did gaslight me.
How did I gaslight you?
You tell me I'm lying about things I'm not lying about. She burned for all your money, dude. Get out.
Wow. Wow. You hurt me, and you're gonna continue to hurt me?
He also has
My man's sitting there, no expression on his face. She's just like claiming she's like, you did last week. You're like, how did I, like, you're saying I'm lying about things I ain't lying about. It's saying you're gonna burn through all your money, dude, get out. That's what he said. Ooh. This man knows. Yeah. But, like, how fucked up do you have to be in the head? How fucked up do you have to be in the head to fake an illness? Fake something like cancer and all that just to get attention and sympathy. How fucking pathetic do you have to be? Like, that is fucking insanity.
publicly stated several times that she is physically abusive towards him, though he frequently retracts these statements. Her and Rev create adult content online together, which has been a popular topic for trolls to torment Shani about. However, one of the worst aspects of Jennifer Christ is her abuse, with her being arrested for assault towards Rev in May of 2019, though she never served any jail time. Rev himself has been caught several times threatening Shani's 2 children on camera, and was eventually arrested for beating them.
I'm safe. Jason's in jail. I hope I can make it through. I can't drive.
The kids are also said to be living in squalid conditions with the couple, and often
There is so much wrong here. Like, let's put it this way, like, she had been, her and her parents, like, her children had been abused. What did she go basically like, I hope I can make it through, I hope I'm okay, let y'all know I'm okay, I'm fine, don't worry, your star is here. Like, not even concerned about the fact, like, are your fucking kids okay? If he was abusing them and that's what he got arrested for, like, is freaking your children okay? I feel like you shouldn't have children. You shouldn't have children allowed near you.
urinate themselves at inappropriate times. Shani recently has given up her kids to CPS so that she can stay with Rev after his arrest for beating them. She often refers to her kids' time with CPS as a vacation for them.
This woman, this is next level of stupidity. I can't. This is insanity. This woman is this is dumb bitch levels of womanness. I'm sorry. I've seen women like this. I don't know how you all do this. You would rather give up your kids for drugs. I've seen it for that. A fucking man. I've seen do that. There was nothing that man could offer that you could that makes it worth giving up your kids for. I promise you, there is nothing that guy can offer that's worth giving up your kids for. It just shows how either manipulative, although in this case she's the one that's apparently been manipulating people. So it shows manipulative, or just damn right ignorant these people are. CPS, never give this woman her kids back, ever.
And I had to put my sons first, okay? I know I don't usually talk about my sons, but this does involve my sons.
This online history surrounds.
You can't say you had to put your sons first if you gave up your sons because you wanted to sleep with a fucking abuser. That is not you putting your sons first, that you put in need to have sex first. That's what you put first. Fucking I need to put my son first. Give me a break.
Surrounding Jennifer Christ is incredibly vast, with over 100 pages existing for them on Kiwi Farms, and the endless list of their offensive acts ever growing. Jennifer Christ is definitely a rabbit hole of messed up situations that is not possible to cover in such a short video, but with evidence of abuse and assault and disturbing content that any user can spend hours upon hours consuming. Shani's definitely worth even briefly mentioning when it comes to the darker side of the internet.
Yeah, that woman should never have her kids again. She should never be allowed to have her kids again. She gave her kids up, she shouldn't be allowed them back, because clearly she does not care about them. She cares about herself only. Fuck this dude. I know all about this dude. Fuck this dude and everything about him. He can go burn in hell.
No, I'm not a zoo sadist. No, I know this video may not please everyone, but I'm moving forward with my content and my channel.
Carol the Wolf was a semi-popular furry YouTuber who joined the fandom in 2012 and grew in recognition after being interviewed in a Shane Dawson video titled Weird Side of YouTube, Furries, in which Shane interviewed him about the furry fandom.
Do you wear that like all the time, or when do you wear it? Do you wear it to work?
No, I'm a fry cook / dishwasher, so I don't want to get this dirty at all. I mainly wear it when I'm either home alone and I feel bored. I'm like, hey, let's get my fursuit, or I'm out in the city.
After this video's release, Carol saw a subscriber increase of 100,000. He continued to produce furry
Why
content.
do people like him get attention from other YouTubers? Why do people like him get the attention from bigger YouTubers? There's always the fucked up ones that do.
For his growing fanbase, including showing off his 3 different fursuits. However, Caro would become infamous in September 2018 during the Zoo Zadis evidence leaks. And Zoo Zadis evidence was a channel on the encrypted cloud-based messaging service Telegram, which contained evidence of several members of the furry fandom engaging in discussions of you know what. They referred to all of this as Hard Zoo. Within this leak were messages showing Caro discussing a desire to be intimate with deceased animals, including videos that were supposedly depicting Caro committing the violent acts against a roadkill fox and his own dog. Caro's argument with this leak was that the videos found depicted someone who didn't share the same physical features as him. However, for a while, he struggled to dispute the fact that the Telegram user ID in the chat logs matched the one which was known to be his, and these chat logs included pictures of the offenses Caro allegedly committed against the fox.
I hate everything about this dude. I hate this thing. There's a reason. Now maybe I just think, but what I have gathered from this furry community does not interest me at all. And is not giving me a good impression. This made me not impressed by this damn community. I bet there's good people out there in it, but it's not giving me any good vibes right now.
Fox and his dog. Caro claimed his account was hacked, but this was highly unlikely since the leaked logs had been forwarded through Telegram's own backend server information. He was confronted by YouTuber Cathorix, who claims that during the confrontation, Caro admitted the chat logs were real, but that he had never actually committed any offending acts, despite the images of said offenses being present in the chat logs. The evidence against Caro was handed to authorities, along with many of the other furries involved. Caro tweeted on November 8, 2018 to confirm he was under police investigation, eventually tweeting again on January 30, 2019 to announce that he was leaving the furry fandom due to the allegations and the fandom's toxic mindsets. He even sold one of his fursuits to a fan. After 2 years of his social media being inactive, Caro returned with a YouTube video titled My Side, in which he proclaimed his innocence and stated that if he was guilty, the police would have already arrested him by this point.
Hi guys, a lot has happened in the past.
You're an idiot. You don't actually know how to defend yourself. Listen, you can't. That can't be your defense. Your defense for I'm clearly innocent, I'm not in jail, doesn't work. Shit like this is hard to get, and he probably isn't gonna go to jail. He probably will never go to jail for this. Even if he did do it, because it's such a sketchy thing that you don't know how to fully prove it's him.
Yes. I want to take a moment and explain why I left YouTube. Before we get into everything, I was getting accused of new things right and left, and I was completely taken by surprise. Honestly, I couldn't believe the stuff they were accusing me of. I have never harmed any animals. I have never harmed any animals. I have never harmed any animals. I have never harmed any animals.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's speculated that Caro got out of the police investigation by avoiding police questions and refusing to give over any information. He has consistently uploaded videos since his return, ignoring his controversial past and still maintaining a fandom, currently having almost 90,000 subscribers, with many believing in and defending his innocence in the evidence leak. He has even recently uploaded a YouTube video titled The Future of My Channel, in which he takes on a VTuber form. In this video, he discusses how he feels that social media doesn't matter that much to his life, and that he doesn't actually wear fursuits as often anymore. He has changed his YouTube channel name to Radiance, as he...
I believe by what I saw in the comments, he didn't actually get rid of any of his fursuits. He just said that so he didn't get as many people mad at him. But let me tell you something. There is nothing this guy could do that will win me over. At all.
believes it projects an image of positivity. Despite all the evidence online that Caro is potentially a person who committed terrible acts against animals, he is able to continue his online career discreetly and is attempting to escape his dark and morbid past. So this topic was recommended to me on my subreddit. Feel free to join it, link is down below. Back when I made a video about the subreddit rHangstank, I talked about the website towards the end of the video. It was a website called 32chan, a variation of 4chan with basically zero moderation. Masterchan is pretty similar. It was created roughly 10 years ago and survived at the very least up until 2014. The information on Masterchan is very limited. The best description I could find was on Quora, reading, "Masterchan is an image board with true freedom of speech. Here, posts are never deleted nor censored, and users are never banned. Instead, Masterchan has its own unique concept for moderation, allowing off-topic threads and on-topic threads to coexist in the same board, without sharing the same space. If you decide to go on the website, it will give you a blank white screen. There are basically no archived threads nor screenshots available of the website. I will talk more about this in a moment. There were a few discussions about Masterchan in some niche forums. The privacy that Masterchan offers is very unique, at least according to this user. On any website on the internet like Facebook, 4chan or Reddit, every single message or post you make is safe on a database along with your IP. This is mostly done for moderation purposes. You need to know someone's IP to prevent the same person from abusing the system again. That means anyone, a government, a hacker, the site's owner or technical staff, can peek at the database and know everything you've ever said online. How does that make you feel? The person then claims that on Masterchan, the IP has its last 2 digits removed, gets encrypted and only then stored on the database. This gives you the most protection out of every Chan site, since your IP is supposedly only partially stored. They also talk about the possibility of no IPs being involved at all due to multiple proxies and Tor being enabled. The only more thorough discussion board that I found about Masterchan was a subreddit. On there, we quickly understand that multiple people complain about the users on Masterchan. See, the issue with the lack of moderation is that there were constant images of CP posted on the boards. When we look up Masterchan on Website Informer, it also states that it is similar to Candy Doll Chan. Candy.
So this is just a site someone made. You can say anything, do anything, post anything. Pretty much here, all the pedophiles, come join our site, and we will protect you to make sure you're not found. Great idea.
Candy girls or candy dolls is a term for girls who look like they are underage, but they are actually 18. It's basically a cope for predators who believe they are breaking no laws by engaging in their fantasies this way. On the subreddit, a guy named Nude is mentioned. Nude is supposedly the creator of the website. On his Twitter, there were a few interactions with him and an account named Anrife, who runs the website, which supposedly is the only attempt at bringing free speech to the people, seemingly affiliated with the Chan sites like 8chan, 8kun, etc. Due to the lack of moderation to enable more privacy and free speech, authorities quickly intervened and took the site down. As you can see here, the Dutch government forced the host of Masterchan to shut down the website. On Twitter, he says that there's an investigation going on. Ever since, the site has never been reinstated. Also, due to the police involvement, any archive of Masterchan has been completely wiped off the internet. You can't find anything through Google or Wayback. The Masterchan subreddit is also in a weird state, since the handle is just a bunch of gibberish, and while it consisted of over 250 members, according to the description of the sub, there are only 4 members left. A lot of posts and replies on the sub are also from people who are banned. So I know that I talked about this particular topic in the previous video already, but this time I'll add different and additional information. Damien Leonhardt, who at the time went by Jesse, was mainly known by the online pseudonym Jesse Slaughter. Jesse posted videos online from the age of 10, discussing their music tastes, fashion and drama from the local party scene. Jesse first gained 4chan users' attention with a video they uploaded in 2010, discussing the connection with Blood on the Dance Floor's lead singer, Davey Vanity, real name Jesus David Torres. Davey at the time was 27, and rumors were circulating on MySpace and online gossip website Sticky Drama that he was engaging in an intimate relationship with an 11-year-old Jesse. In Jesse's video, they responded angrily to the accusations of Davey's relationship with them being non-consensual due to their age, causing them to repeatedly cuss out and threaten their haters.
To all you f***ing haters, okay? Guess what? I'm happy with my life, okay? And if you can't, like, realize that and stop hating, then you know what? I'll pop a Glock in your mouth and make a brain slush.
Many fortune.
So someone said that is one of the best lines of all time. That has to be in one of the most ridiculously hilarious lines I've ever heard. Now, nothing. I think when it comes to, if I made a tier list of stupid things said, I don't think anything would top I don't smoke marijuana universally. I don't think anything can top that when it comes to stupid things I've heard someone say. But that's a very good one. That's a very good one.
Chen users dispute Jesse's claim that they were in a relationship with the singer at all, either due to the illegality or their own hard judgments towards Jesse. 4chan users leaked Jesse's real name, home address and phone number to the website, leading to their home being harassed with phone calls of trolling and threats. The video that really launched the harassment against Jesse was a viral video titled "You Done Goofed Up," in which their father appears and angrily addresses the 4chan trolls, creating the "consequences will never be the same, you have been reported to the cyber police," and "You done goofed" memes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good. And I know who it's coming from because I've back traced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it. And you've been reported to the cyber police and the state police. So you better write one more thing or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested. End of conversation from her father.
The video game.
Oh no! I love. Oh, that would make me so. I'd want to laugh at that too. That man is unhinged. That is unhingedness. I backtraced it. It reported to the cyber police. Those dangers of all the polices. Oh. My man, you did done goofed.
Gained 1 million views within a week of being on YouTube, and the negative attention towards Jesse increased drastically.
Of course it will!
Jesse reported that they lost most of their real-life friends, and that they received constant threats. Jesse and her family home ended up having to be put under police surveillance. In early 2011, Jesse's father punched them during an argument, leaving them with bloody and swollen lips. This led to his arrest.
Punched who during an argument? Wait, what?
Ended up having to be put under police surveillance. In early 2011, Jesse's father punched them during an argument, leaving them with...
Good job, Dad. You punched your own fucking great job.
Bloody and swollen lips. This led to his arrest for his abuse against them, and he subsequently passed away due to a heart attack while in police custody. After years of being accused of CA, Davey Vanity finally faced an FBI investigation in 2020, with Jesse, now Damien, among a group of people who spoke out against Davey's consistent harassment and manipulation of girls as young as 10, with 10 being Damien's age when the abuse began.
You may know her as Jessie Slaughter from her days on the internet. Her real name is Damien Leonhardt, and she joins us now on Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. Damien, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for being brave. I need to tell you that the comments on YouTube tonight are so incredibly supportive.
10 years.
Chris Hansen. I love watching you when your shows now, but you just don't have the power you think you do anymore. You don't have the power you think that you do, and you never will have the power you once did if you had any to begin with. Mind your own fucking business, please. If an FBI investigates, that's fine. Hansen, mind your fucking business.
After Damien became a viral meme and a subject for trolls to accuse him of lying about being in an intimate relationship with Davey, the truth is finally able to come out and be heard. However, the horrific harassment Damien faced online while dealing with the abuse from Davey will never be able to be erased or fixed. Disturbing cases on the internet aren't always recent ones, with this case taking place in 1998. Online stores have been on the rise since the mid-1990s, with the internet giving almost anyone the opportunity to start their own. Chris Marcus did just that. The 17-year-old from Vermont started an online store specializing in CB radios and parts. Though he ran the small business from his bedroom in his mother Sheila Rockwell's house in Fairhaven, he posed online as a married 27-year-old father who owned the CB Shack, a supposed brick-and-mortar retail store. The reality is, the CB Shack was never a real location, it only ever existed online. Through the CB Shack, Marcus grew a reputation, and not a good one. He would often advertise products incorrectly, and any items he did ship were faulty or not what the customer ordered. He also gained a reputation for being brash and obnoxious on CB radio networks. His online
This is a guy who's running a thing out of his mom's bedroom. From his bedroom in his mother's house. And clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And is trying to deceive people to believe he's a married father, which doesn't matter. It's not like business changes if they saw you as single and living somewhere else. Doesn't fucking matter, but fucking weird choice.
My reputation became so negative that multiple unhappy buyers report Marcus to UPS for his fraudulent business. However, no consequences ever came from this.
Well, UPS, I bet you should, unless I'm wrong, I've never remember hearing UPS done investigations. So I don't think they really are going to do anything.
They carried on operating the CB Shack. Marcus continued to scam and cheat people out of CB radio products until March 1998. UPS delivered a package to him on March 19th with a return address labeled Samantha Brown from Ohio, an address and name that he didn't recognize. When he opened the package, he was met with a pipe explosive, which exploded and injured both him and his mother. His mother survived the explosion, losing several of her fingers and a section of one of her knees. However, Marcus himself was fatally wounded, and despite the fact that police were immediately on the scene as they spotted smoke from his house from the building behind the residence. With the strange case attracting attention, the FBI worked hard to identify the culprit behind Marcus' crime.
So my man who was running frauds thing opened the box, got an explosion that went up in his face, and barely wounded him and wounded his mother too. Okay, that's a bit of a stretch of a reaction to that. It's just faulty computer shit. Relax.
They quickly turned their attention on Chris Dean, a 35-year-old Indiana truck driver who had recently complained to friends about being cheated out of a $400 ham radio by Marcus. Luckily for the FBI, Dean left a very obvious breadcrumb trail of his guilt, despite his best efforts. At Dean's house in Pierceton, Indiana, a package of 9-volt batteries matched the lot numbers of batteries recovered from the pipe explosive, as well as the same types of wires, pipes, and hex nuts used. The FBI even recorded
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know you could connect serial things of batteries just by looking at a package of them. I didn't know that was a thing.
file Dean had used to print out the CB Shack's address and the Samantha Brown return label, and even a file containing instructions on how to build an explosive device. With all the evidence mounting against Dean, he subsequently pleaded guilty, even sitting down with Marcus' mother Sheila to apologize for what he had done. While she didn't accept Dean's apology, she stated that she didn't want to see him get the worst possible sentence. Despite not having committed any previous criminal offenses, Dean was eventually charged with a life sentence, as he allegedly threatened to take the lives of witnesses and had proven himself to be a seizable threat, with the judge stating, "It will be just as easy for Dean to construct an explosive at age 70 as it was at 35. While Dean's snapping seemed like a case of a dangerous man finally snapping, the internet provided a vessel for not only a 17-year-old boy to operate a scam, but for him to meet an untimely end by the hands of an unstable individual.
This was a tough one, because I had to guess, so I didn't actually realize he died. So the guy died because of that explosive. So yeah, this is a scammer mean an untimely fate, just because of finally snapping.
The internet is a great place to connect with people of similar interests, which is exactly what 19-year-old Marika Benedicto from California believed she was doing. In 2010, she established an online friendship with who she believed to be Ollie Sykes, the lead singer of British rock band Bring Me the Horizon. The two of them would engage in conversation about alternative music and the love they both shared for it. However, Benedicto was in fact communicating with 20-year-old British McDonald's worker David Russell, who was pretending to be Sykes in order to gain the woman's trust. After exchanging communications for some time, some reports state that Russell lured Benedicto to fly over to his hometown of Northampton in April 2011, while other reports state that it was Benedicto who demanded they meet, having heard he may be seeing another woman in the UK. When the 19-year-old arrived in the UK on April 1st, she met Russell at Harlestone First Forest. He led her to an area of woodland where he asked her to sit down on a tree trunk. He then blindfolded her and told her to hold her head back and her arms in her hair, with her complying as she trusted him. Russell then produced a kitchen knife and used it to... well, you can probably guess what he was doing. There was also no sign of remorse, since she tried to run away, but he quickly got a hold of her. Luckily, by some miracle, Benedicto survived after seeking refuge at a nearby house and receiving treatment for her injuries. Russell ended up being convicted.
Wow. So somehow she survived the attack. And he just did this without a second thought. Never once hesitated. Not a second thought from him when it comes to end the life of his girl. He planned to do it. He just didn't succeed.
With a 14-year prison sentence, with his defense arguing that Benedicto wasn't that emotionally scarred, and that Russell's crime was a one-off event, fueled by him being unable...
Hold on, what'd you just say? Hold on, what was your reasoning?
Emotionally scarred. Prison sentence, with his defense arguing that Benedicto wasn't that emotionally scarred.
Your defense is because she couldn't have been emotionally scarred from this? Is your defense that on crack? That's what they came up with? Of course you were gonna you guys have horrible defense. That's a horrible defense.
And that Russell's crime was a one-off event, fueled by him being unable to manage his autism, despite the fact that he had Google searched ways to take someone's life with your bare hands, how to take someone's life and get away with it, best knife to take someone's life, and how to knock someone unconscious days before committing the crime. Ollie Sykes himself commented on the case saying, "I woke up to the news in LA and didn't really believe it at first. It's very unsettling. I'm aware that people have used my identity for pranks and whatever, which has always been something that's been uncomfortable for me. But for something like this to happen is terrifying. I just want to quickly thank the legend to your page."
Whoa, what? Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.